Pisces or Pisces cross watcher, this message is going to be for you guys. By the way, you're going to hear a dog barking. It started as soon as I started this video. It was like loud as shit, which is fine. But I just want you to know you're going to hear it. It's outside. It's not my grand doggy. So I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, but here's what I'm getting. And also remember, you guys can reverse this for those of you who are new. Is somebody going to be asking you, or are you going to be asking another if they're still married or if they want marriage? I get questions here. So possibly some of you could be dating or looking to date or kind of get to know somebody, or someone on the outside of you is. If this is reversed, someone here is possibly looking to kind of connect with somebody who's fresh and interesting and kind of like, you know, you get those like butterfly feelings. It's like, it kind of reminds me of like maybe flirty, but it's deeper than flirty. It's like, I really like them. Like, I kind of like this person. I kind of want to get to know them, but I want to know more, right? Like, I want to know, is the divorce finalized? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you not live together? Do you, are you over your person? Like, are you over everyone you've been with? Like, are you, I don't know. It just feels like maybe date life, like dating, getting to know somebody, getting to know maybe more than one person. Somebody is, or this is like the advice. Like, have fun, fucking date, go out, have fun, get to know new people. Maybe some of you have, or maybe your eyes are set on someone who hasn't been doing that, and the advice is they need to open their heart to you. Like, but how do you get somebody to do that, Spirit? Well, what you gonna do? You gonna knock them upside the head? You gonna make them do it? You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna make somebody just like, I don't know. I feel like somebody could be really closed off here, and because they've either because someone's been hurt so much that they're like straight up only trying to, like, they're not trying to get set back anymore in their life, and perhaps they believe, and I would think that it's true, when you focus on relationships, a lot of times it takes from other areas in your life you could be focusing, and then when and if it doesn't work out, then all that time, yes, you may have learned a lesson from it, but all that could have went to something else, and now you're like further behind, because I've been there a million times, and it's fucking annoying. So like, then you get to a place where you don't even want to open your heart, like, at least for a while, or you don't want to date, you don't want to do any of that, you're just like, fuck it, I don't even care, you know what I'm saying? And there's too many people out there playing games, it's not even worth it. Like, I mean, I know they have sites like, what do you call that, like Cuddle a Friend, or you can rent a friend. I don't know if I want to do that, because you just don't know if people are going to be like murderers or something, you know? I don't know. I feel like if something could be innocent here and somebody could leave like pressure of a relationship out of it, it's possible that something new could be really good here. Because maybe someone was married for a really long time and they're not trying to get into a really long, serious, committed relationship. Maybe they want to be in a relationship and they're okay with that eventually or whatever, but it's like, I don't want you to like talk about anything super serious. Like, I want to keep this lighthearted and fun. I want to keep that honeymoon phase going, because I've been through a lot, you know? Maybe someone isn't as closed off to love as they come off. Maybe they're open to it. If you're in a new relationship, it's best if your person, or you, whoever is more traumatized here from the past, whoever had a harder time getting over someone, it's best if that new person respects that and takes things at that person's pace and takes things slower. Now, if that person wants more, then they shouldn't settle for less, and they should go get it from somewhere else. But I wouldn't, you know, do you get what I'm saying? Like, so let's say, now you can reverse this again, but let's say you're the one who is kind of shut off. You're not really looking for a relationship at all. You guys are like, nah, I'm good. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm fine on my own. I'm not even looking to have sex. I don't give a fuck, you know? Or maybe some of you want to fuck like crazy, but you don't want a relationship. I don't know. Whatever you want. Okay, no judgment. But then, you know, you meet somebody on the outside of you and they're like, you know, they kind of fall. Maybe they fall fast, or they fall in love with you hard. And they're kind of like, you know, I want to come over. And you're like, no, because once you come over, then you're going to want to stay the night. And then once you know where I fucking live, you're going to be driving past my house. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'll come to your fucking house. How about that? It's like that, right? I don't know, right? But you're like not completely open. Maybe a part of your heart is still kind of held on to your ex, like a person that you really loved. And and that's okay, you know? It's okay for you to go through that and it take a while to kind of get over it, especially when you were in love. Now, some of you are like, are you fucking insane? I've been over that crazy bitch, like, man or woman. Okay, I'm so damn. Okay, shit, don't cuss me out. Calm down, calm down. Come back. I understand. I fucking get it. Okay, so, you know, like, either way, you know, you get somebody who's like, oh, like, you're my soulmate. night, or, you know, and maybe they mean well, right, man or woman, but they're just all about you at first, and maybe it's a little off-putting because it's like too much, you know, too much too soon, and that wouldn't be good. I just feel like two people should keep things light here, light, and have fun, and I would leave sex completely out of it, because that just fucking complicates shit, you know what I mean? It complicates shit. I don't care what anybody says, right? It does. It fucking complicates shit, especially for females, but males too. And so I think it'd be best, like, but does that even exist out there anymore, where you can trust somebody to not like where two people can almost be like friends with benefits, but it not be like where we're fucking each other and we're using each other. We're just, it's like mutually beneficial. It's like, I can trust you, you can trust me. We can not have to make a family. You know what I mean? I cuddle you and you cuddle me. There's that scratching again. And we watch Netflix and chill, but with no sexy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to do any of that. We don't have to do any of that. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to meet your kids. You don't have to meet my kids. We don't even, we can meet in a common place. But first, I'm gonna need to see a background check. I'm gonna need to see, you know, does that exist? Like a contractual, mutual, beneficial type, not sugar baby, sugar daddy type shit. Not, you know, like, we need to make that if that doesn't exist. Nobody steal my idea. Just kidding. Steal it. Especially if you have the money to fund it. Go ahead and do it, because we should create a dating app where, like, all, like, spiritual, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that would probably get corrupted too, though, because imagine, how are you going to filter that? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe you can create a quiz for people to take in order to get in. Kind of like the app for celebrities, Raya. There's like an app that only celebrities can get on called Raya for celebrity dating. But this is like spiritual dating, right? Where it's like, you know, for people, or celibate dating, people who don't want to. Did I just hear a horn? Exactly, leave the horny out of it. Like, we can get to that later on if we want to, and then like let love grow like bean sprouts. Let love grow organically. You know what I mean? Where we just kind of enjoy each other's company. We go to movies, and, you know, it's like we're dating, but we're not dating. No pressure. No fucking pressure. I'm still growing me. You're still growing you. We're both still kind of nightmares because we're, you know, going through spiritual awakening. We're in the dark night of the soul. We're dealing with all of our shit. We're healing our past trauma. We're not trying to take our trauma out on each other. We just want to be fucking held. We just want to be held, but we don't want to be hurt. We just want to be held. We don't have to worry about, are you talking to someone else? Are you not over your ex? I don't care if you aren't. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if you aren't. That's fine. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter, because I'm not trying to marry you. You know what I'm saying? If we eventually get there, cool, but like, no pressure, you know? Does that exist? We should create that, where it's like, you know, do you want to just come like lay in the grass with me and get eat up by chiggers and watch possibly the stars, and maybe even hopefully see a falling star and not make a wish at all, because what would we wish on? Nothing. Not a relationship, because we're not in one. But, you know, we could act like we are, and people would think that we are when we're out, and I don't got to worry about any creep trying to pick me up, and you don't have to worry about anybody trying to whatever. I mean, unless you want to. And then even if you did, it wouldn't matter, because I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we ain't got to fuck each other. If you want to go Dutch, you can, but still, it's more like, you know, maybe the masculine likes to pay, because they're like, yeah, you know, and it's like, but then, you know, you still cook them dinner, because maybe they want dinner, but still no strings attaching. You ain't got to answer to anybody, because you're like, I'm going to go home. See you later. You don't call them for 2 weeks, and they don't give a fuck. That shit would never happen. It would never happen, because people would end up falling for each other. It's a bad idea. My guys are telling me it's an awful idea, but I mean, I would join it. I would join it. I mean, trial and error. The only way you're gonna know. But that's what I'm getting here. Is it's like, unless you guys are already in, for those of you who are already in a new relationship, if your person's running a little hot and heavy, just tell them to slow down a little bit. Like, if they're already checking your phone and shit, you know, and you've only been together for like a fucking year, but yet you were married for like 25 years or something, tell the person to calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, don't rush. Take your time. I definitely wouldn't rush into bed with anybody. If anyone tries to like push you and rush into anything, vice versa, I would tell them to back the fuck up, or don't answer the phone ever again. If they make you feel uncomfortable, like they don't respect your peace, I'm hearing celibacy. Some of you are very much celibate, okay? But like, you know, and sometimes you just want to make out with somebody. Like, sometimes you just, really? Because I do. I mean, I get there sometimes. Sometimes I just want to make out with somebody. Now, I don't even think I remember how to kiss. I've had fun on this one. This one's been fun. I've had fun on this message. Like, sometimes you do. You just want to kiss. You want to. And then the thing is, listen, it sounds like a nightmare. I'm going back to the app real quick because I'm thinking that would be such a good app. It really would. I mean, no, it wouldn't, but it would. Because think about it. You guys could help each other like a sin. Well, you could help each other with finances too, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like save money, raise your credit. I mean, think about it. It's like a BFF, but like not one who knows you from anywhere and y'all don't know each other's people. You're both strangers basically to each other. It's kind of perfect, honestly, but a nightmare also it can be. I mean, I could see where it could be awful, but but then like, let's say you get two people and you put that you're both not drinkers, or do they do that on dating apps already? So you both don't drink, and you both kind of help each other in that. Like, you don't have to hang out and go drink if you both don't want to drink. If you're both celibate, y'all could just dry hump if you get too horny. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this is crazy. It's like manifesting the perfect one. Like the perfect, most ideal one for you. Somebody who ain't gonna give you shit, who ain't gonna talk shit about you behind your back, who ain't gonna go try to find all your fucking exes. It's like, because you don't care. Because you don't need any of that shit. You leave the past in the past. You're ready to both fucking move forward. You both don't want no damn drama. You both ain't trying to fuck each other or fuck each other over. Like, hello, Jesus? Jesus? Can you find me this person, please? Or start me the app, because I'm like ready for it. Like, now that would be fun because it doesn't scare me away. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I talking about this? I don't know. I feel like this is something good for you guys. Like, this would be good for you guys. Now, if you are in a long-term standing committed relationship, I'm not really getting many of you here, but if you're watching me and you've been in a long-term committed relationship, longer than a year, and you would consider it serious, I would say that it's starting to dwindle. Even if you're not being honest with yourself about it, vice versa. It's starting to dwindle for somebody. Somebody's needing that like honeymoon phase again. Listen, go, like, instead of looking at it like, oh, we haven't fucked in a month. Don't fuck in a month on purpose, so that the two of you ravage each other, so that the two of you are basically like some rabid dogs just ripping each other apart in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, intentionally take your time. Wear a fucking chastity belt just so you clank when you grind on each other. Just clink, 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 so the fucking neighbors here. I bet the neighbors know my pants. Pants. Oh my God, I needed 3 days sleep or 2 days sleep. I can't count. However much it was, I needed it, apparently. Seriously. Get a babysitter. If y'all got babies or kids or something, get a babysitter, because I said a parent, and then I'm thinking apparently, literally, get a babysitter. You know, just for the night, just have fun. I mean, if you're just trying to keep it alive, you know, and if you, maybe it's just for the grandkids or a grandkid or something, maybe you got them or something, I don't know. Or maybe you got roommates, or the older kids still live at home. I don't care. Tell them to go to work or something. Or tell them, get them an Airbnb, or y'all go get an Airbnb and you tell them to watch the house. I don't know if you're in a long-term standing committed relationship. Y'all need to bring back the, you know, just because it's right there don't mean you got to use it. You know? Everybody's like, oh, we haven't had, so we got to keep our marriage alive. Why don't you intentionally not fuck each other so it's like sexier when you do? That shit gets old fucking the same person forever. I mean, it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta spice it up. You know, shove an ice cube in there or something. Have you seen those pickles? Chamoy pickles? Do something like that, you know? You know, you see them chamoy pickles. Some of y'all like, what do you mean chamoy pickle? Look up on, I'm telling you, it's on TikTok called a chamoy pickle. And you stuff all kinds of shit in it. Stuff all kinds of shit in it and then play Where's Waldo. Like, you know, spice it up a little. Chamoy pickle.
According to Ola, if you have TikTok, you've most likely seen the viral chamoy pickle. It's a creation that will leave you intrigued, disgusted, or both. A bright red chamoy-infused pickle is stuffed with Mexican candy, spicy chips, and sour bites, and wrapped in a fruit roll-up.
It's like Pop Rocks in a pussy. You know what I mean? Just shove it all in there. Like, you got, well, no, don't do that. Don't listen to me, because you can get a really bad infection that way. Like, just wrap it around it, or whatever you got. Look, just play. Have fun. You know, okay, listen, I'm off that. Y'all know how to have fun if you've been in a long-term standing committed relationship. But bring that back. Bring it back. Because whether one person wants to admit it or not, I'm going to need a little something more. I'm going to need a little spice. I'm going to need a little disgust. I'm going to need a little fucked up shit here. I'm gonna need to get a little fucked up. And I don't mean on a substance. I mean on that ass. I mean, fuck me up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna need you to hold me back. I'm gonna need to be, what's that called? Fasting from it. I need to fast from the phallic. I need phallic, something like that. I need to fast from it so that I want it more, so that I crave it. And then when I finally get it, I devour that shit. I eat it so much till it dries, literally dries up and cracks even. But for the most part, you guys are single, I would say. Did my timer go off? I think so. Long time ago, didn't it? This has been fun. Wow, about time it's picking up the pace. Some of y'all just need, somebody just needs to get over their ex here, but that doesn't just happen so easily. You know what I'm saying? But like, and I'm not saying use a new person to have that happen, but have maybe like a friends with benefits. But don't say you can have one if your ex can't have one. Now that's another story, because I definitely have had that happen to me, where somebody's like, oh, I can go do my thing and I'll keep it a little quiet, but yet you can't go do your thing because I'm loyal and faithful to you, because of all the hopes that they can get their ex back. You know what I'm saying? They can get you back, so they don't want you to know that they're meanwhile checking out new people. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, don't let that be the story, because that's not fair. But otherwise, it's kind of like, have fun. Unless y'all are exes that can have fun and like keep the heart out of it. But I don't think that's the case. No. I think you guys should get with somebody new, entertain somebody. Maybe even you have your eye on somebody new. Some of you, unless it's reversed, somebody got their eye on you that's new. And maybe you're like, nope. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, you don't want to waste your love on me. You don't want to do that. I'm no fun. I'm not going to be any fun. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't think it's me. Trust me. I mean, I'm fun. I'm fun as fuck, but I'm definitely not fun in the way you would think I'm fun. I used to be, but I'm not fun like that anymore, and I'm not going to be, because I'm fucking very headstrong, and I ain't going back to that shit. So I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fuck, I'm not going to do any of that shit. I don't even smoke weed no more. Okay, so like, I don't know we can laugh and cut up. You know what I mean? Like, we can make out. I'm cool with that. We can make out. If I remember how, and if I like you, because if I don't, you know what I mean? Don't pressure me at all, because if I get pressured, you see that, I'm getting caught again. If I feel at all like I'm getting like forced to do something, I'm gonna run, and you're never gonna fucking hear from me again, like ever. Period. Just have fun with it, Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.